that the big difference between the Board of Commissioners today and what it was like 4 years ago when you were on the board?
The big difference I see right now is that the 5 commissioners that are in there don't seem to have the ability to work together with any kind of harmony. The board we were on, we were 5 different individuals and unique. Each one came from a different background of work background. One was from a planning background, one came from a business background, one came from an education background, I came from the public safety background, and another came from a legal and legalistic background. So we had a pretty good mix of different variety of people with different ideas and thoughts, and we all bounced those ideas off of each other. We didn't always agree on everything, but we didn't attack each other individually with demeaning words, and we agreed to disagree, and we also agreed to compromise. I mean, an idea that someone had may be a great idea, but the other part of the group may say, well, it's a great idea, but we need to do this along with that, or we need to water this down a little bit. And it's the ability to compromise that makes a good group of leaders. And someone in that group has to have the ability to help facilitate that, to help get those folks to come together at the table, sit down, be willing to listen to each other's ideas, and then take those ideas, put them together in a package to move the community forward. If you have a community that's not moving forward, it's just going to stagnate, and eventually will stagnate and die. Important piece of what government has to do is it has to keep building the infrastructure that helps facilitate transportation, education, and public safety. Roads, schools, libraries are all important pieces of that will be here once you build them. They'll be here for generations to use, enjoy, and to grow and prosper. The Waldorf West Library is a great example of that. You can go in there most any time during any day, and you'll see adults in there using those computers. Some are playing games on them, but some of them are doing research and looking up things on the internet. And a part of the reason they do that is some people don't have computers in their homes, and some people that have computers in their homes don't have access to high-speed internet. So that's a part of the reason that they're using the computers in the library. But the one that brings more joy to my heart is all the children that are in there using the facilities, the books, the programs that they put on. And then the other thing that happens there is the meeting rooms. And the meeting rooms are booked almost continuously because there's been a dire need in that community to have places for people to come together to hold meetings. Nonprofit groups, religious groups, knitting groups, whatever. Place for groups to come together in a neutral setting that they could accomplish the goals that they're after. And the library now provides those rooms for that in a neutral setting. It's a public place. It doesn't have any cost attached to it. You just have to schedule it. So.